Good evening, everyone, and welcome to some WCAL football right here on CreaTV. I'm Doug Albert, here with my colleague Rishi Ramaranam, coming to you live from Foothill Field right here at Foothill Community College, where the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs, led by head coach Sione Taufu, will be taking on the Sacred Heart Fightin' Irish, led by head coach Barry McLaughlin. This is the last regular season game for both teams, and a lot's at stake for both sides. If Mitty wins, they will make CCS Open Division 2. It is senior night for Mitty, as well as the last regular season game of both Mitty and Sacred Heart's senior careers. Congratulations to them from both schools on a successful high school career, and best of luck to them for their academic and athletic future. All right, now we are getting just about ready for some football here. Again, Sacred Heart Cathedral will be kicking off to start the game, Mitty receiving. And we'll start off what we anticipate a very good game tonight.
The Monarchs will receive the kickoff. Let's see what the kick is looking like right now next. As you come to the end of the season here, you have a lot of injured players, so depth really plays a key role.
Definitely.
For both sides, I would assume that there's definitely some players banged up, especially for the Monarchs. Their star quarterback Shamir Bey is hurt, but it's the next man up mentality that has to be done, and then they will do that.
Or excuse me, it looks like Mitty's going to kick to start the game off.
And Jake Barboa is going to kick the ball off. Let's see where he can pin it.
Definitely. All right. See, the band's got everyone going. And we are ready for some football. It looks like LeVar Watkins Jr. will receive, and will be a touchback. So Sacred Heart will get the ball at the 20-yard line?
Yes, I believe so.
So confusing because different leagues always have a different yard line for the touchback.
Yeah, football just changed. NFL just changed it to the 25, so.
Hard to keep up. Looks like it will be the 20-yard line. Looks like Peyton Monaco will be the starting quarterback for Sacred Heart Cathedral.
Two wide receivers are right, and he throws.
And he'll get it taken down about the 27-yard line.
Great first play right there for the
Definitely.
Irish.
Number 18, Ian Valley, complete for 34. That's a 9-yard gain. Second down and 1 at the 29.
So now second and
Looks like
second
a run
and
play
1.
here. And it is. Wow. And it looks like he is going to.
He's running.
And it looks like he is going to.
Anthony Hurd, he's at the 10, and he's going to make it. Second drive of the game, touchdown, Sacred Heart. They now lead 6-0. So, very good start to the game for the Fightin' Irish tonight.
And I said earlier, number 24, Anthony Hurd, was going to be the key for the game for the Irish. And he just showed how explosive he truly is.
He was flying down the field.
He got the ball at the 27 and ran it all the way to the end zone. Nobody could catch him for the Monarchs. He ran to the outside. He got blocking. Great play by the Irish. We saw the Monarchs struggle at this 2 weekends ago versus Valley Christian, stopping the run game.
Looks like Derek Keene will go for the extra point, and it is good. 7-0 Irish. So now Mitty will get the ball for the first time here.
Bad start for the Monarchs, but it's still an early game. Anything can happen. But if I'm the Monarchs, I really gotta stop the run game. Valley Christian dominated the game because of their dominant running back play. And if the Monarchs can't stop the run, they're not going to win this game.
Definitely.
Look at that replay. He just sheds 2 tackles.
Yeah, and he just, I mean, once he gets past Devin Sapp right there, you just know he's going to make it.
And if you're the Monarchs, your inside linebackers got to make that tackle. Because
Jonah Advincula was on his heels just too little too late.
Yeah, once he gets that little burst of energy, he's too quick for anybody to stop downfield. You really got to control the line of scrimmage if you're the Monarchs.
Cormac Slater will get the kickoff honors for Sacred Heart.
And number 14, Dominic Haggerty, is back to return. He is extremely fast, so he can definitely return it back.
Looks like Matt Torgroves is placed right in front of him. Okay, and Slatery with the kick, and it's a low one. Haggerty, he'll
Return it.
he'll keep. Nice return. Looks like he can one down shy of the 30-yard line. Good enough return right there,
Good return.
considering the kick that was made.
He did a little low kick, so it wouldn't go to Haggerty, but he got a good bounce back to him, so he could run out and made a good catch and got a few yards there.
23-yard return to the 29. First and 10.
And it looks like Romello Murphy's in the backfield.
He'll go for the pass, and it's going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 for the Monarchs. So again, Romello Murphy at quarterback as he was last week up at St. Francis.
It's going to be interesting to see how well he plays today. Last weekend was not necessarily his greatest game, but he's extremely talented. So I expect him to have a better game this week.
And he's only a sophomore, so he's got a couple more years in the black and gold to improve himself.
And it looks like it's trips right. Looks like a passing play.
He'll give it to Chad Sines, who will, looks like very little gain, if none at all.
Half-yard gain.
Half-yard gain, so probably 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9.
They tried to block to the right. Obviously now it's a passing down. 3rd and 10, I believe.
3rd and 9, actually.
3rd and 9.
But same thing.
See what they can pull up. Now they got trips left.
So he'll go for the shotgun snap. Ramello it gets broken up.
Incomplete there to number 22. Romello overthrew it a little bit. He had him open, but it's a difficult throw when he's on the run like that. As you see the replay, good throw, diving catch that I think should have been made.
Yeah, he could probably be better off just standing up and grabbing that one.
You know, in these tight games, you got to make those catches because those are key to winning this game.
So now 4th and 9, so punt team will be out for the Monarchs. Jake Barbeau will get the punting honors. And it looks like to return for Sacred Heart will be Tyrese Ivy Jr. You know, Jake Barbeau's always been a solid kicker all season long in terms of punting, kickoff, field goal, point after. He's just been...
Yeah, for sure. He's been great. Decent kick. Not his best kick, but not a bad kick at around the 40-yard line. You know, the Irish are looking to just do the same thing again.
Yeah.
They had the best drive you can ever have for your first drive. So they're looking to repeat that. And if you're the Monarchs, I would want to pack the line of scrimmage to prevent Anthony here from going to the outside. Stop him at the line of scrimmage. Don't let him get open downfield and make your cornerbacks or safeties make the tackles.
You saw the offensive coordinator, Coach Sullivan, talking to Ray Mello there. You definitely want to make a better plan than what you were doing out there last time when you had a punt. Looks like there's a flag on the play.
No play ever happened. They have a penalty. Encroachment against the Monarchs.
So encroachment against the Monarchs.
Not a great start for them.
So it'll be a 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty, first and 5 at the
So now
34.
first and 5 for the Monarchs.
It's trips for the right here for the Irish.
No, first and 5 for the Sacred Heart, excuse me. And
It's a keeper right there. A read option. The quarterback decided to keep it.
good enough for a first down.
You know, that was a great read option play right there. He waited until the last minute until he decided to keep it, as we see in the replay. Waited and then took it himself. You know, if you want to do the read option play, you gotta have trust in your quarterback to make the right decision. And it looks like Sacred Heart has that trust in the quarterback.
He'll go right up the middle. Looks like he'll get stuffed. Gain of about 1 yard or so.
Anthony Hurd, the ball carrier. Stopped by 70, Wyatt Gibson.
Good play by the Monarchs defense, stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
2-yard pickup
I've said this
to
so many times
48
throughout this
yard
game,
line of the Monarchs.
but the Monarchs struggled at this last year versus last 2 weekends ago versus the Warriors, when they played arguably the best running back in the league then.
Okay.
So when you have a running back as talented as
Downing
you gotta
getting
do-
pressured, and he'll get sacked.
by, it looks like Sean Mahoney and a bunch of others. Great play by the Monarchs defense right there.
Definitely.
Right there, that was a coverage sack. Nobody was open down the field. The quarterback couldn't throw it to anybody, so he just had to run out of the pocket. But then he was met with a plethora of Monarch defenders who were able to take him down.
It's the 8th sack of the year for Sean Mahoney.
He's been tremendous so far, both on offense as a tight end, but he's been a great edge rusher for the Monarchs as well.
Definitely.
And two in the backfield. Look for
He's getting pressured again, and it's going to be caught by LeVar Watkins Jr. and be fourth and 8 about.
You know, that was a play which, you know, to me, when I looked at it, it was like, it looked like the play was going nowhere, but, you know, the wide receiver was able to get in and, you know, gain a few. Setting up a better punting situation for them, actually.
Yeah, Dowling's he's very good at not cracking under pressure, it's looking like, because he's been under. He did get sacked the first time by a very nice pass there. And he'll fall around the 16-yard line. And you notice Raymond Murphy out there for the punt return, the quarterback.
Yep. Swiss Army knife can do it all.
Yeah.
That'll make it a 30-yard punt for number 10, Cormac Slatter.
You know, that was a good defensive stop by the Monarchs. You know, obviously the Irish had a great first drive, but, you know, you take control, get a sack. If you can dominate the game defensively, the offense will eventually come. So Romelo's still quarterback right now.
So it'll be first and 10 for the Monarchs at the 17-yard line. And then he'll go straight up the middle. And
he'll get stuffed. The Monarchs had 4 people in the backfield right there.
Yeah.
Thomas, Sienes, and another.
yeah, it looks like Aaron Smith, who got handed off, just went right up the middle, just got stuffed. Now it'll be second down for the Monarchs. Second and 10 still. Now it looks like you have 2 wide receivers on the left side. We'll go for the long
pass to
Devin
Sapp,
Sapp,
and
and
it
he
is
just can't come up with it.
That was a great throw and catch, but good play by the defender to get in the way and knock it down.
You know, Jean-Marc Hetchinger with a nice breaking that up right there.
That was a good throw. Romello showed off his arm strength there, and Sap showed off his speed as well. Look for that connection throughout this game. Sap is a player who tends to be a downfield kind of guy, meaning he goes deep a lot. So
And now 3rd and 10.
definite passing down. 3 out to the left for the Monarchs.
And he'll be a keeper. And looks like a gain of about 6 yards.
Not enough for the first down, unfortunately, but
Looks like punt team coming out.
mhm.
So now they've already punted, twice in the, less than 4 minutes. That's not an ideal sign.
Yeah, not a great start for the Monarchs offense. We said earlier that there are Shamir's out for this game,
Yeah.
so it's going to be interesting to see how their quarterbacks handle the pressure today.
Jake Barbeau with the punt.
It's a
And
nice high arcing.
fair catch by Tyrese Ivy.
Number 9, Tyrese Ivy Jr. with a fair catch.
So now it'll be 1st and 10 for the Irish
40-yard line.
at around the 40-yard line.
38-yard punt for Barber.
As we see more Monarchs fans coming in now.
Yeah. Lots of implications in this game for both sides. So this is the game to win.
Yeah, this is extremely important. Irish with the ball.
Dowling. He'll hand it off to Anthony Hurd. Yeah.
And Sean Mahoney again coming up with a nice solid tackle. He's played great so far.
One of the seniors doing his last regular season game tonight.
Lost the yard. 2nd down and 11 at the 39.
Looks like Anthony Hearn is still in the backfield. So run to him.
And he'll get knocked down. So now 3rd down.
For the Monarchs defense, that's exactly what you want. 2 plays, they ran the ball, they didn't get any yard. So now that sets up a 3rd and long, and now you can sit back a little bit, protect that yardage line,
Definitely.
and make them throw, and hopefully get another coverage sack or coverage thrown ball out of bounds.
And the Monarchs defense definitely redeeming themselves after that opening touchdown to start the game. Dowling will pass it.
To Hearn, and he's going to get the first down.
1st down for the Irish.
We saw that quickness. He got the ball. 3 Monarch defenders were on him, but because he's so explosive, he was able to do a little hesitation move and then go left.
So now 1st and 10 for the Irish at the Mitty
That's a
48.
14-yard gain and 1st and 10.
Trips right for the Irish right now. Interesting formation actually.
Anthony Hurd just short of the 1st down.
There was a flag on the play though.
Flag on the play.
I expect a holding, but I might be incorrect.
Heard the ball carrier. There was a flag on the
And looks like there is a holding on the foul call, so the Monarchs will move back. The Irish will move back.
I will wipe out an 8-yard run.
We're definitely seeing a healthy mix of passing and handing off by the quarterback Dowling tonight.
10-yard
Yeah, for sure. And to think about it, that actually might help the Monarchs out because they've struggled throughout this year to stop the run. They've been good at stopping the pass. If you're the Irish, in my opinion, I think you pound the run game until they can stop it. But they like to mix things up because they have a good quarterback.
So now 1st and 19. And a nice tackle by James Thomas there. Also a wide receiver, just Mitty definitely has a lot of two-way talent, offense and defense.
Yeah, for sure.
James Thomas, Raymond Murphy.
Irish in the huddle right now. 2nd and 20, another passing down.
Mm-hmm.
They can get around 10 yards, then it's a third and manageable.
2nd and 13, actually. Dowling under pressure and almost sacked. He'll pass it off to Anthony Hurd, who will catch it for, looks like no gain.
Again, a 7, I believe. I mean, that was a great scramble right there for number 18 on the Irish. Escaping 2 tackles, escaping Sean Mahoney, who had a pretty clear sack on him. Good job staying on your feet, staying strong, and running out of the pocket to not get up to prevent a sack.
Yeah, doing a great job of throwing cleanly under pressure tonight. The defense has definitely been putting pressure on him, but he's been not gone, erratic with his throws.
Yeah, Clan Dowling, Sion Dowling has done a great job today as quarterback for the Irish.
It looks like Mitty will call a timeout.
Monarchs, this is their first time out of the half. They have 2 minutes.
And it's Sacred Heart 7, Mitty 0 with 3:42 left in the first quarter.
Coming back on the field.
Irish on the field, 3rd down for them. Number 7 in motion.
Dowling being chased around again.
Looks like he might have gotten the first down.
He did get the first down.
Wow, great scramble by him.
Definitely.
It's going to be a close one. I'm not 100% sure if he got this, but
You probably expect them to take the down markers to measure it.
and this looks like he
Looks
like he's going to get it. Referee's walking down the field to confirm, but
tough call there.
no, if they don't get it, I do expect the Irish to go for it.
Oh, definitely. That's 4th and inches. Like, are they gonna take the chains on the field?
I think they are going to take the change on the field to measure this one.
But regardless, a nice run by Sion Dowling there, just taking it himself.
Yeah, he decided that he didn't have any options down the field, so he just decided to take it himself and got a nice gain to set up either the first down or a 4th down in inches.
And they are going to bring the chains out. And from my point of view, it definitely looked like it was enough. But we'll see here. And it is enough.
It's just short, actually.
Oh, just short, excuse me.
Just short of the first down by inches.
By inches. But like you said, probably expect them to go for it here.
And it looks like they're remaining on the field.
Which is the right move, probably, especially with how explosive, the quarterback and the entire offense has been.
I expect them to hand the ball off to Anthony Hurd right now. He just run the ball through the middle, get that short gain for the first down. This is a key stop here if the Monarchs can get it. It'll really turn the momentum in their favor.
And it will be given to Hurd, and it will not get a first down.
Wow,
So
great.
turnover on downs, which is a It's got to be a great, rush for the Monarchs right there.
Yeah, great stop by
Just
the
what you
Monarchs
need.
right there. You know who's there again? Sean Mahoney.
Yep.
In the line of scrimmage. Never mind, he wasn't there, but there are a bunch of Monarch defenders, piled up, and
Mhm.
it was a group effort to stop Anthony Hearn, and that's what you need because he's an amazing player. Let's see if the Monarchs offense can get a drive going, get a first down, just get one and then move on from there. So far, they haven't been able to do much, but you really expect more from them.
Yeah, being down 7, start a game, that's definitely not impossible to come back from.
For sure.
Looks like there'll be no gain there.
Sienna's.
So now 2nd down for the Monarchs.
Signs the ball carrier. Stop by.
It's a good defense by the Irish. Controlled the line of scrimmage and was able to take Sienna's down before you could get any holes in the offense to get that big play.
2nd and 9.
Definitely a lot of huddling by the Monarchs today because there's just a lot to go through before each play.
I expect a pass here. 2 on both sides of the field, wide receivers. And it is a pass. Romello throws, and it is caught.
And that will be, looks like good enough for a first down, and it is.
Great catch right there by Vaughn, I believe.
Reception by Joseph Vaughn, who, as usual, doing another great play.
He's the best wide receiver for the Monarchs, and he shows why he's a truly special talent with his athletic ability to reach and dive for the ball. Great play by him.
9-yard gain. 1st and 10.
So now 1st and 10 for the Monarchs once again at the 49. That's the Sacred Heart 49. Looks like Chaz signs. Flag on that. He'll get taken down at the Mitty 43.
I see what the flag is, but
Definitely looks like a horse collar to me.
yeah, it looked like an illegal tackle right there by the Irish. Sienna's were taken down by the horse collar area. But let's see what the call is.
Holding. Against Archbishop Mitty.
No, it's actually holding on the offense.
Really?
Interesting call there.
Definitely.
But yeah, holding on the offense. Face mask. Okay, so what happened is there was face mask on the defense and holding on the offense. So both the penalties got canceled out. So it just remains second down.
At the 40. That also wipes out an 8-yard loss.
Or remains first down.
So back to where we started.
Rommel in the backfield trips.
Give it off to Haggerty. And ooh,
Haggerty's
he's going.
Haggerty.
20, 10, touchdown, Mitty.
Great play right there.
6-7.
Great play right there by the Monarchs. Again, I've said this in the beginning of the telecast. Dominic Haggerty is extremely fast, extremely athletic, and you saw that end around play as we see in replay. He got the ball, got some good blocks, and he just went all the way.
24 yards.
Great play.
That is a 25-yard.
Haggerty showed off his speed. Good job by him getting a touchdown in his senior night debut. Congratulations.
The Sacred Heart defense was definitely right on his heels.
Oh, and it actually looks like he stepped out of bounds.
Oh,
So they're going to get the ball.
okay. Well, we got still a great run by him to avoid that defense.
Signs the ball carrier.
The Monarchs really haven't gotten anything on the run game so far.
Wrapped up by Noah
So that
Sienna.
was nice sign for them right there. Hopefully they can continue doing that.
CN has been really stopped at the line of scrimmage by the Irish. You can see the big Irish defensive ends getting them at the line of scrimmage.
So now 2nd and 7 for the Monarchs.
You got Sapp isolated on the left right here. It's a screen for Vaughn.
Joe Vaughn. And that is good enough for a first down.
It was a screen for Vaughn. He got a few tackles, broke through one of the defenders for the first down.
So now 1st and goal for the Monarchs.
Vaughn just showed off his strength right there, shredding off a defender. You know, he's a great player, and he showed it right there. And it's a goal line situation for the Monarchs. It'll be really key for them to get some points on the board, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown.
Just got to get something.
Look for Vaughn in the end zone right here. And it is a touchdown.
Touchdown for Mitty. 6-7.
Monarchs.
So that's definitely what they needed right there. Right back in the game.
Yeah, I've said this. We said this. It's going to be a competitive game, a nice long game, and the Monarchs drove the ball down the field.
Dion Dupree with the reception in the end zone.
You know, for the Monarchs, it was a good little end around to start their drive with Haggerty, and they were able to convert.
Looks like Gunnar Wiedwick will go for the extra point, and it is no good. No good. So the Mitty will still be behind 6-7.
Interesting. Barboa usually takes extra points, but maybe this time he was injured or something for the Monarchs. You've got to be happy if you're the Monarchs with that drive. You did everything you could to score a touchdown with the end around first to Haggerty, which really started the drive. And then a few good throws to Vaughn, and then
Dion Dupree with the reception.
Yep.
So the seniors coming out in full force tonight.
Of course, you know, it's their last regular season game. So, you know, they want to play. They want to continue their season.
Yeah.
They're really, you know, they're going to put it all out there tonight.
Looks like Barbeau is back out and he'll get the kickoff honors. So he's not injured. Looks like he's got a little break here.
And it looks like LeVar Watkins and Anthony Kieran is back to return. Two threats who looked extremely good tonight. And it is a good kick by Barboa.
Looks like Watkins will grab it. And nice run.
Shrugs off one
flag
defender.
on the play. Ooh.
And is tackled at around the 40-yard line.
And a big hit by Lucky Singh there of the Monarchs. But there was a flag on a play. We'll have to see what that's about. Looks like holding.
Holding on the receiving team, so that should bring them back, I believe, at the spot of the foul. 10 yards back at the spot of the foul. But Lucky Singh, if there wasn't any flag and Lucky Singh didn't make that tackle, he would have gone all the way. So good tackle by him.
So it looks like it'll be 1st and 10 for the Irish at about the 21-yard line.
Not bad field position for them.
No.
They had that first drive that was extremely good.
Second drive of the game, they made it into the end zone.
And if I'm the Irish, I would look for these two players on the right side of the screen. They're isolated, but they decide to run it.
Dowling to Hurd. And it looks like he'll get a gain of about 5 yards. So 2nd and about 5.
Great spin move by him to evade the first tackle. By just Monarchs and defenders came on him, and a group of them were able to tackle him. And then it looks like it's going to be the end of the first quarter here.
And that'll end the first quarter. 7-6.
And
Sacred
that
Heart
is the end of
leads.
quarter number 1. After 1 here at Cathedral
And we'll be
Stadium.
right back.
It is Sacred Heart People 7, your Monarchs 6.
At Archbishop Mitty High School, young men and young women know change starts with vision, empathy, and courage. Archbishop Mitty High School. Leaders start here.
And welcome back. We are getting set for the second quarter here. Fighting Irish up on top of the Monarchs, 7-6. 2 touchdowns in the game. And the Sacred Heart Fighting Irish with the ball right now. 2nd and 5 on the 26 red line.
Good even game so far. Irish will have the ball again.
Second quarter begins with second
So
down.
we are getting set and we're ready for the second quarter.
You know, the Irish quarterback has been playing well so far. A good first few throws by him.
Anthony Hurd just been getting a lot of the handoffs today. And it looks like he'll get a gain of about
5.
3.
3.
Either way, 3rd down.
Monarchs got a key 4th down stop last time. The Irish drove down the field. Hope maybe they can get a stop here, but it looks like there's an injury on the play.
That looks like is LeVar Watkins Jr.
Hope he's all right.
Yeah, I believe he was the punt receiver. And he'd been doing pretty good.
At Archbishop Mitty High School, young men and young women know change starts with vision, empathy, and courage. Archbishop Mitty High School. Leaders start here.
We are
All right, and it looks like that was actually Jeffrey Hester down on the field. He's back up, and thankfully he doesn't look too bad.
hopefully he is all right. He's been playing great so far.
As play resumes, 3rd down and 2.
So now it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Irish
At the 29.
at about the 29-yard line.
I expect him to run the ball right here to Anthony here. He's been playing great for the Irish.
Dowling
It's a throw.
is getting pressured. Looks like he'll get knocked out of bounds, and he does. And that
Dowling
looks
keeps
like
it.
good enough for a 1st down.
Yep. It is a 1st down for the
It is a
Irish.
1st down for the Irish. Let's
Got
take a
enough
look
for
here.
1st down.
I mean, he's been doing, as can't stop saying it, he's doing very well under pressure, not cracking, just keeping his cool and making good throws or just picking it himself.
Yeah, he's had a few key times where, he's being calm under the pocket. And a lot of high school quarterbacks, what they do is they'll just throw the ball away. But instead of throwing it away, he trusts his lineman to keep him safe and waits a little bit and then decides to rush when he has the time.
Anthony Hurd, he'll go right up the middle. And good enough, 2 flags thrown on the field.
Hurd on the run.
Can't
There is a
quite tell
flag
if that was
on
good enough for a 1st down.
Be about an 8-yard gain if that's standing.
2 flags on the field. Not 100% sure who it's on right now.
It's like holding
Holding
against the Irish.
So they will move back.
So, as of recently, quite a few flags thrown.
28-yard line.
Now that's what flags can do. You get a good game for about 12, and then it just brings you all the way back. So you got to be careful in stopping these unnecessary flags that
Now,
can hurt you.
1st and 14 for the Irish. Dowling to Hurd. Or no, excuse me, Dowling still has it. just so used to him getting it, and it intended for Cormac Slattery, the kicker, but couldn't quite get it there.
Yeah, Dowling again shows that he's calm, cool, and collected under pocket. He does a nice spin move to get out of the pressure. Didn't have anybody, so threw it up to try to get Cormac to make a play, but overthrew him a little bit. But he prevented the sack, which is important, because then it would put them in a horrible situation. Second and I believe 14.
Should be
yards.
second 14, yes. So we're definitely getting that competitive game we were hoping for.
It looks like there is another flag on the field.
Looks like that one will be against Mitty.
Penalty moves the ball up to the Irish 44.
Oh, so then now it's a first down again, I believe.
To the 44-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Monarchs, for the Irish.
Yeah.
Silly penalties can really cost you the game, like that.
All right. Dowling to Hurd. Just a pile of bodies. Looks like we'll get taken down around the. Looks like no gain, maybe even lost a yard there.
And it looks like the Irish, what they're doing is the first down, they're either handing the ball off to Hurd or are running it with Dowling himself.
Yeah, Hurd just got massacred there.
Second down and a long 10.
So it looks like it's a loss of about a yard. Or no, excuse me. No, yeah.
Lost
it
about
is-
1 yard.
Yeah, lost 1 yard. Sorry about that. So that'll be 2nd and 11.
2nd 11 looks like a passing situation, but they might run it here. Look for number 7 on the Irish to get open on this play.
And LeVar Watkins Jr. will not get it as that goes out of bounds.
It looks like LeVar Watkins is Dowling's favorite receiving threat so far. So the Monarchs should really try to contain him as he is extremely explosive running down the field. So now it's 3rd and 11, a definite passing down.
Definitely.
So far Dowling has been able to run for these first downs and even these long situations. So the Monarchs might want to try to get a linebacker to try to contain him on these runs because of how good he is. Huron is in the backfield. 2 wide receivers on each side of the field. Fake screen.
He's getting pressured again, and he'll throw it out of bounds right into the hands of Mitty's coach.
That's just a cover sack and also good pressure right there by the Monarchs defense. That's just excellent defense right there. You can't say anything else about that. That was a good group sack. Everybody, pressured the quarterback, not letting him escape, do those spin moves, run outside of the pocket. Kept him in the pocket.
Looks like it's intentional grounding on that.
So they'll move back. And I believe that's a loss of downs.
Yes, it's a 5-yard penalty, I believe, and a loss of a down. So now it's 4 and
11.
Should be 4 and 16.
Penalty back to the 27-yard line. Also loss of down.
And Romello Murphy is back to return. Extremely dangerous receiving threat. Return threat. He can really take it to the end zone if he has good blocking and a good kick for him.
Oh, it's now 4 and 25 for the Irish.
I believe there was a false start on that play.
Okay, now Slattery with the punt. Ray Mello.
We'll just take the fair catch.
Fair catch. Right move right there. Because you have the Fighting Irish just running right towards you, so you want to just play it safe right there.
It looks like the Monarchs were trying to go for that block punt right there, so they did not have many blockers back for the return. It's a tit for tat. You either force the punt, try to get the block punt, Low chance of that, but unfortunately you're not going to get as many blockers for the return man. So they took that chance there.
You can also expect a fair catch to be because, you don't want, if you're Sione, you don't want your quarterback getting tackled like that. So
Yeah, it's extremely difficult to get 5 people on you and get not tackled there. Siena's with the ball. Carry right there for a gain of around 2 yards.
so now 2nd down.
Signs the ball carrier.
As you see in the replay right here. Good handoff right there. Decent
4-yard
first
rush to the 40.
first run play by them. The Monarchs really haven't got any running game going throughout this game except for that end around to Haggerty. If they really want to win, they gotta try to establish something. Maybe they put James Thomas in the backfield, or they try some end around flea flicker or something like that. Romello in the backfield.
He's getting pressured. And he'll take it himself and just run out of bounds.
That was a great play by Romello. He showed off his athleticism. He got pressured to the left, was able to run, and then stiff-armed Anthony Heard right there, as you see in this replay. Stiff-arm shows off his strength and athleticism
That's
right there.
another 4-yard gain for the Monarchs to the 44.
Looks like the
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
There's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
So now 3rd and 2. There is no flag on the play. And James Thomas, he's going.
He's going, and it looks like
20, 10, touchdown, Mitty.
wow,
12-7 Monarchs.
great play by James Thomas right there.
Definitely.
He's extremely fast. He's a track star himself. So, showed off his speed. Good play by the Monarchs overall.
That's the 3rd touchdown of the year for Thomas. That's definitely what Mitty needed right there. Now they're ahead.
See, I would expect them to go to 2 here, but it looks like they're going to take the extra point instead.
And again, Gutter Wiedek will go for the extra point, and this time he is good. 13-7 Monarchs, so very good spot right now.
The Monarchs turned it around after 2 bad weeks against extremely tough opponents. You see this run play right here.
Just amazing job by avoiding those tackles right there, and then after that, there's just no stopping him.
Just like Anthony here, you give James Thomas a little bit of space, he's going to go all the way. He's too fast to stop in the open field. Good play by the Monarchs defense blocking right there. And we see the Monarchs band right there.
So now Monarchs will be kicking off, and Jake Barbeau will do the summons to do so. Looks like Anthony Hurd was out to receive.
And Watkins as well. Barbeau had a great first kick for a touchback. Let's see if he can replicate that success.
And we are set. Looks like a very good kick right there. Watkins, and it will be a touchback. So now 1st and 10 for the Irish at the 20-yard line.
So the Irish are down by a score of total of 6 points. They had a great first drive, but the Monarchs defense has really done a good job stopping Anthony Hearn, as well as containing the quarterback, Dowling. If the Monarchs want to try to win this game, they got to continue that success. But if you're the Irish, you really got to get some play out of your wide receivers. Dowling's really run the ball the majority of his yards. If you want to win this game, the wide receivers have to step up and make some catches.
So Dowling, and that'll be Cathedral Mateo with the reception there. So now 2nd down and a gain of about 5.
2nd and 5 right there. Good game. Just short yards right there. But, you know, it's a good start for them.
To number 38, Cathedral Mateo. Stopped at the 25-yard line. That's a 5-yard completion.
All right, so here we go. 2nd and 5, 25-yard line. A little under 8 minutes to go left in the half.
2 Irish receivers on the left. And he's going to go deep
to Mateo, and that gets broken up.
by number 20 on the Monarchs. That's just a good cornerback play right there. You know, Dowling threw it up. It was a good throw, but number
Tyree
20.
Stanford.
Yeah, he turned back right at the right moment and was able to put his hand up and prevent the catch.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he caught that, he might have gone all the way because nobody was behind him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right after that, he just pretty much had a clear lane to the other end zone. So, nice, fine play by Stanford right there.
Got number 24, Zachary Smith, on number 38 right there. Got 2 safeties, Chow and I believe Sapp. Dowling another throw.
And to LeVar Watkins, and he'll get pushed out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Plenty enough for a 1st down.
Looks like a gain around 15.
Mm-hmm.
A good throw and catch. That's the dynamic duo of quarterback and wide receiver who the Monarchs want to stop. Watkins has had a great year, and we see that as he does a really nice catch here.
With the replay here, just a clean throw and a nice reception by Watkins. But also a nice job by James Thomas getting him out and preventing any further gain.
If you're the Monarchs defense, you know, you're fine with that. You just want to try to contain him and stop him right here.
Dowling and
Throws
LeVar
to-
Watkins, he almost got that. But
Yeah.
Jonah Adwincula breaks that one up, so now it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, Dowling shows again that Watkins is his favorite and his primary target. It was a good throw. He threw it only where Watkins could catch it, but it's a very tough catch. Leaning back one-handed, extremely difficult to make.
Mhm.
Only Odell Beckham can do that.
Yeah. So now 2nd and 10, once again at the 38. And you've noticed that Dowling has been positioned pretty far away from his center all game long.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely another pass play here.
It's
to
a screen
Hurd.
route to Hurt.
And looks
He
like
wow, he breaks.
he's going.
3 tackles.
And that's a 1st down for the Irish. So now 1st and 10.
Wow, what a play by Hearn right there. He shows off his strength and athleticism, breaking a tackle initially. Then 2 people were on him, broke another tackle. Then was able to quickly shift to the right and go change direction and go all the way to the outside for the 1st down. That's the 2nd best run we've seen all day.
So 1st and 10 on the 50 for the Irish.
As you see this replay, a screen route. Breaks 1, 2, 3, 4 tackles.
Yeah.
And is tackled by Derek Cho.
This is just a really good receiver quarterback combo in Dowling and Hurd. So LeVar Watkins will get a toss of the ball, and he'll get taken down. It's about maybe a gain of 1 yard.
That's the same play the Monarchs run with Haggerty, but Watkins was taken down right there.
So it is a gain of 1 yard. So now 2nd and 9.
Ends up being a 1-yard gain to the
Definitely a lot of 1st downs collected by the Irish today.
2nd down.
You know, they've gotten pretty deep, but the Monarchs defense has done a good job of either sacking them when they're back or getting some key 4th down stops. We got Hearn in the backfield. Dowling in the shotgun.
And looks like he'll just take it himself and get sacked.
And it looks like that's intentional grounding. Throws it behind him.
Sacked on the play by Mahoney.
But, you know, That was a good defensive effort by, Sean Mahoney. Let's see what the refs call right now. Looks like just a sack.
Okay.
But you're happy for that if you're the Monarchs.
Yeah. So now 3rd and 9 for the Irish.
7-yard loss on the play.
This is a really key 3rd down right here. If the Irish can get this, then they're in good position. But if the Monarchs can get the stop, then it really shifts the momentum in their favor.
Flag on the play.
It looks like it might be a false start.
Looks like against Mitty, possibly.
Looks like it's encroachment. Yep, it is. Horrible penalty right there. Not what you want to happen if you're the Monarchs. Silly penalties can cost you the game like this.
Yeah, definitely.
5-yard penalty back to the 49. 3rd down and 11.
3rd and 11 right now for the Irish. With around 4:55 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Still a pretty young game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, after this, you got an entire half. Dowling. And that
Is, I believe, a little short of the 1st down.
Dowling.
4th down now.
4th and around 1, I believe, for the Irish.
A 10-yard completion. Fourth down and 1.
All right, so 4th and 1 now for the Irish
Looks like the Irish may
on
go
the 41-yard line.
And here it runs, and this time he gets the 1st down. Before they were stopped on the 4th down line, but now Kieran was able to get that run. Just powered through the line of scrimmage for the gain of round 2.
That'll wipe out a 4-yard gain. And we go back to the Monarch 46-yard line, 4th down.
And it looks like there is a flag on the play right now.
And
Yeah, we currently have it at 4 and 6 right now. So now 4.
And it looks like it's a punt.
Cormac Slattery and Ramel Murphy intended receiver, but it'll just roll.
That and wow, great play by the Irish special teams right there, stopping them at the 1-yard line.
number 68.
That's exactly what you need from your special teams to define the field position for the game.
Any punt at the 1-yard line is a very good punt. So now 1st and 10 for the Monarchs on about, looks like the 2-yard line actually, but
That's a 44-yard punt.
that's just a perfect punt right there about.
No, that was just a good hustle right there by the Irish.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for the Monarchs on the 2-yard line. Got to watch out for a possible safety here.
Yeah, if I'm the Monarchs,
you just want to get out of the end zone right now.
if you could get that key 1st down, that'll really help you.
Just get out of the end zone.
And it looks like that
flag.
is either, I'm not sure, it might be a false start or encroachment.
False start against the Monarchs.
And it looks like it's false start on the Monarchs. Not a very good start for them.
So it's half the distance now.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're even more danger of a safety.
Yes, they are.
Safety is like the last thing you want to have happen to you because then you lose. The other team gets points, and then you got to kick the ball to them.
Yeah, right now the Monarchs are up by 6. That's exactly what you don't want right now.
It's just,
No,
it's great when it happens to you, but you do not want that. That's just the worst possible thing to happen.
Romello throws the ball this time, and it's going long.
And
It is incomplete, intended to
Murphy's
number
pass
3,
is completed.
Dupree.
Devon Dupree.
2nd and 11.
Yeah, actually, the Dupree twin brothers, both seniors, in their final regular season game playing tonight, so that's something special.
Yeah, congratulations to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, second down right now for the Monarchs. Again, you do not want to get a safety here. I can't say this enough.
No.
But they've shown trust in their young quarterback in Romello Murphy. Let's see if he throws it again. And it is a run to Sienna's, who just nearly escapes the Irish tackles right there at the near the goal line.
Nice run by Sienna's right there.
You know, at least that kind of gets them out of a situation for a safety for the moment. So, you know, now it's third and manageable.
3rd and 6 right now at the 6-yard line, so you got good separation from that end zone.
Mm-hmm. Expect a throw here to Vaughn or Sapp. The Monarchs have a lot of good wide receiver targets this year. Number 16, Vaughn, is on the right side of your field.
Great mellow. And
it is caught, and it might be a first down. It's very close. It looks like it is going to be one, though.
looks like a reception by Admin Kula right there. And it looks like they are giving it a first down.
Yeah, great throw and catch right there. See that shotgun handoff?
7-yard catch at the 13.
Nice diving catch by Admin Kula.
Oh, what a diving catch that was. You know what happened was Romo threw it a bit behind him, so he repositioned, then was able to dive for the catch.
Mm-hmm. So now 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line.
And looks like it's a run for Sienna's.
And that looks like it was handed off to Aaron Smith right there. It looks like a gain of about
2 yards.
perhaps more than that.
You know, the Monarchs have really had success passing the ball down the field.
It's a gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6 now.
Aside from those 2 big run plays with Haggerty and Thomas, they've been exclusively passing the ball, and it's been working for them. You know, Romello did not have his greatest game last weekend versus the Lancers.
Yeah.
But he's been showing that, you know, if Shabay gets injured, he's up for the challenge, and he's been playing great.
Yeah, him and Derek Cho is a good replacement as well.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like it's a read option, a handoff by Romello, but he's stuffed for a gain of 2. And now it should be 3rd and around 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm. So the Monarchs definitely have, you know, as we're saying, definitely have some depth at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Shamir Bey, you know, usually their go-to person, but out for this season. So you can probably expect if they do make the playoffs, you can probably expect Romello to be in that starting position, but you also might see a little bit of Derek Cho or even Reese Burton, who was called up from JV since last week.
Now we're going to have a timeout here. And we're back here with the score of 13-7. The Monarchs are up with 1 minute and 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Entertaining game so far.
Definitely.
2 extremely evenly matched teams here fighting for a place in the WCAL standings. The Monarchs, extremely important game for them, as if they win this, they go in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Romello back in the pocket.
Like you have Chaz Signs directly to his right. He'll hand it off to Signs, and he'll just get stuffed.
Yeah.
Ooh, might be a loss of a yard right there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you got to credit the Irish defense right there. I really expected them to throw in that situation, but instead they decided to run the ball. But the Irish defense has done a great job of containing the line of scrimmage, especially versus Sienna's. They've only gotten a few running plays, the Monarchs have. You know, the offenses, this has been a story of big plays. So far, big plays that define the game. There hasn't been really a drive where it's just some one, methodical down the field, 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards. It's been 30 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards, things like that.
Looks like that's actually a gain of a yard. So now 4th and 5 at the 19. Crowd very lively tonight. And it looks like a decent showing for Sacred Heart, even considering that they're all the way up from San Francisco.
Yeah, a lot of parents coming out to support their kids for senior night. Senior night for both sides. So congratulations to both the Sacred Heart Irish seniors on a job well done.
All right, here we go. 4th and 5. Now it looks like
Barboa is back to kick again. See if he can have a great kick.
and Tyrese Ivy looks like he'll be ready to receive.
And it's
We'll just let it bounce. He'll
and you'll
get taken down around the 49.
Singh and others all on him. Good play by the Monarchs special team right there. I thought he would have fair catch that, but instead he decided to receive it. But the Monarchs were able to get on him.
So now 1st and 10 once again for the Irish.
35-yard punt for Barber. 1st and 10 Irish.
So it's definitely a tight race in the WCAL right now. St. Francis up at top 6-0. Then you got Valley Christian and Sarah tied for second at 5-1, and a big game tomorrow between St. Francis and Sarah.
You got Dowling in the pocket right now. He looks deep, throws it to number 38, and it is
not caught, just a bit short, intended for Caliculio Mateo.
Incomplete pass there, but Dowling has shown his arm strength, his ability to move.
He's made some long passes.
They haven't been really accurate, but if the wide receivers can get a little leverage and get that sliver of space, he can make that throw. Should be 2nd and 10 now.
And it is 2nd and 10 at the 49 once again. Dowling
Throws and
to
it is.
Slattery, and he'll get pushed out of bounds, but it looks like by Joe Vaughn.
Looks like a gain around 7 or 6 yards. So 3rd and short. Expecting out their passing. They've been passing the ball a lot, showing trust in their quarterback.
That's over to the Archbishop Mitty 45-yard line.
So it looks like it was a gain of about 4 yards.
3rd down and 4.
So it should be 3rd
Or no,
and
it's
4.
excuse me, it's 3rd and 4 now.
Dowling again in the bucket.
Dowling.
He's patient, throws, and it is.
LeVar Watkins just missed that.
Yeah, should have been caught right there by Watkins, but he dropped the ball. 39 seconds left to go in the half.
So 4th and 4,
And it
Probably-
seems like the offense is staying on the field now.
which is, considering there's only 39 seconds left in the half, you might as well just go for it.
I think they're just trying to get some points on the board, try to get in field goal range.
Definitely.
Try to get, if they can get 20 more yards, they're definitely in field goal range. So that's what they're trying to do.
All right, Dowling is going for a pass here.
Throws deep, and it is
Almost picked off by Devin Sapp, but incomplete.
incomplete right there. Good defense by the Monarchs, not letting him catch the ball right there. That would have been good for the Irish, but Sapp on the coverage. So the Monarchs with 29 seconds left. I expect maybe a one deep throw, 1 or 2 deep throws. Try to get Barboa or the other kicker in field goal range, or try to get a touchdown. But I wouldn't be too aggressive. You have a lead, so I wouldn't, if they had taken the lead, I would expect that as well.
Coming up next.
And Romello back in the backfield with Thomas.
So 1st and 10 for the Monarchs at the 45.
Haggerty in motion. It's pitched to him. Haggerty runs for around a gain of
Haggerty, the
2
ball
yards.
carrier.
Actually about 3 or 4 yards. 20 seconds left.
Timeout, Monarchs.
Monarchs take a
Second
timeout.
of the half. Both
Coach
teams
Sioni,
have one
I
timeout
think, wants to draw up a play, maybe for the end zone or
4-yard gain.
field goal range. They still have a few timeouts left, so
I believe they have 1 timeout left after this. Yes, we definitely probably, if you can get a touchdown, that's great. But you probably just looking at to get in field goal range right now.
yeah, for sure.
At least tag on to your lead.
If they can get in field goal range, it'll be good for them.
If you can make it a more than 1 possession game, that's the spot you want to be in.
Yeah, that'd be extremely difficult for the Monarchs. I mean, for the Irish, if it's more than a 1 possession game.
All right, so now 2nd and 6 for Mitty.
Expect them to throw long right here.
And
Romello rolls out
Oh.
deep.
he's looking for a good spot, and that'll get broken up. Intended for Joe Vaughn.
Anthony hearing on the cover. Good play by him.
Intended
So now
for
3rd and
one.
6.
13 seconds left in
Third
the
down and 6.
second
49.
quarter. I expect this to
Second
be
half.
second
Or second quarter. Excuse me.
Expect this to be the last play of the half.
Indeed. So now your main focus just got to get in field goal range right now, and then call a timeout probably.
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. Look for Mel to maybe go out to the right again like he did last time. And it looks like he's going to take it himself.
That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And it looks like there's a timeout
Murphy up the middle.
for the Monarchs.
Picked up the 1st down.
So I think they're just going to do
Monarchs
maybe
use
one
their
more long
final
throw
timeout
in
of
the end
half.
zone, try to get something.
After a
You don't want to
10-yard
waste up too
gain.
much time. You want to
1st
have
and
at
10
least
with
something left on the
32.
clock for a possible field goal attempt.
Yeah, I think they might not have enough time for a field goal because they probably have to get to the 20-yard line for the field goal.
Or unless you just have a kicker with amazing foot. You can just do it right here.
Yeah. I expect them to try to throw in the end zone here. Hopefully maybe get a jump ball situation and get a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Sacred Heart back on the field. Once again, 1st and 10 on the 41 for the Monarchs. Probably expect a Hail Mary-like pass here.
Yeah, I expect Dermel to maybe roll out and throw it long.
First and 10 at the 41.
For the shotgun snap
Morello with the ball. And
to
it's
Joe Vaughn, and he'll get taken down.
yeah.
And that will end the half. So at the half, Mitty leads Sacred Heart Cathedral 13-7. So pretty good showing so far by both teams in terms of defense mainly. And we have some halftime entertainment coming up, and we'll be back for the second half of this game.
Don't forget, this will be an 18-minute full halftime show coming up. 18-minute full halftime.
At Archbishop Mitty High School, young men and young women know change starts with vision, empathy, and courage. Archbishop Mitty High School. Leaders start here.
All right, and welcome back. We are just getting ready to kick off the second half here. Archbishop Mitty up on top of the Sacred Heart, fighting Irish, 13-7.
Yep, it was a great first half of football.
Mm-hmm.
I expect another entertaining second half right here on CreaTV.
CreaTV. And I believe Mitty kicked off to start the game, so I'm guessing Sacred Heart will kick off to start this quarter, or start this half, excuse me.
So it looks like the Irish are kicking off.
Yeah, it looks like Corman Slatery will kick off here.
Yeah, and he's going to kick off to Dominic Haggerty. He had a great first run on that end around for around 25, 30 yards. If you give him a good, if Cormac can't, Cormac really wants to get in a touchback to not let Haggerty return this ball because he's truly a threat out there.
And we are ready for the second half. Slatery, low kick once again. Haggerty
Is returning that one. He got some room to go.
and he'll get taken down. It looks like just a bit shy of the 25-yard line.
So a good gain for Haggerty, around 25 yards. Not bad for him.
And that'll be 1st and 10 at about the
Haggerty on the
25-yard
return.
line for the Monarchs.
So the Monarchs offense has been going pretty well so far. They've been throwing the ball a lot, using Ronaldo Murphy's arm strength and his ability to run out of the pocket. I expect him to throw in a few runs here to Sienez or Thomas, or even Haggerty. But they've been throwing the ball a lot to Vaughn, to Sapp, to Dupree.
So it is at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Monarchs.
You got 3 in the right.
Raynell back out there. And Sean Mahoney on offense now.
Motions. Mello on the keeper, and it's tackled by number 27 on the Irish.
That being Evan Deere.
Murphy on the option up the middle.
So nice tackle getting him by the legs there.
Picked up a yard. To the
So it's a gain of 1 yard for the Monarchs, and that'll be 2nd and 9. Sean Mahoney coming out. All right, once again, 2nd and 9, 25-yard line. And the quarter almost to 11 minutes.
Romello in the backfield. Trips on the left for the Monarchs. And it's a throw. Romello going
Under pressure.
Pocket will escape.
He's gonna. Looks like he's gonna get the first down, and he does. And he gets taken out of bounds, a little past the 50-yard line. It looks like so.
Murphy on the
Great
scoreboard.
run to take in himself right there.
Yeah, Romello just showed his athleticism and speed in this instant replay.
49
Was pressured by number 72, but he's too fast
and a Monarch 1st and 10.
and is able to lightly jog almost.
Yeah.
Seems like for the first down and then some.
Seems like Raynell just has a lot of the tools. He's got the arm. He has the speed. Also a pretty big guy, so it's kind of what you want. That flexible player. And it's now 1st and 10 at the 49.
Mello in the backfield. It's a handoff to Sienez.
So it'll be a gain of about 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah, it seems like Sienez hasn't had the greatest game so far.
Yeah.
But he's a great option in the
No gain
backfield.
on the play. Stop at the last scrimmage. 2nd down and 10.
Romello's just he's been playing great so far. He had a bad game last week, but he's really emerged.
Yeah, definitely redeeming himself tonight.
You got Haggerty on the field right now, number 14. Sienna is to the left. He'll get the ball.
We'll go for a pass here.
And
intercepted by LeVar Watkins Jr. Looks like I believe that's the first interception of the game for the Irish.
For any team, actually, I believe.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right. It nearly got picked off last half.
It was a good read right there by. He was underthrown a little bit right there. He got a. Romello next time has to put him a little more zip on the ball to try to force it in there. But it was a good read by Watkins to catch it and get the pick. You know, and now the Irish are right where they want to be. Good field position, down by 6 points. You know, they want to put some.
So now 1st and 10 on the 43. And Dowling.
And Derek Chow lays him out right there.
Yeah.
Dowling was trying to stiff arm him, but Cho had none of that and just put him on the ground. Good tackle by him.
Dowling throw down by 42, Derek Cho.
So nice defensive play by Derek Cho, who, as I said, is also a backup quarterback.
2nd and 10.
Chow is one of those players who can do everything. You saw it in the Bellarmine game, I believe. He was doing.
Yeah.
He was in the backfield. He was running. He was safety. He was cornerback. He's cornerback in this situation.
And Dowling under pressure once again. And
it is.
LeVar Watkins Jr. Another fine catch.
So what happens there is the Monarchs actually ran a zone. And what happens in a zone is you want your defensive ends to pressure the quarterback. So if we see Derek Chow first starts on him, then waits and places zone coverage, but that leaves Watkins open down the middle of the field where nobody was there.
Yeah, Watkins is out here catching everything tonight.
I think he's Dodkin's favorite target.
Yeah. Him and Anthony Hurd.
He throws, and it is caught
by Anthony Hurd.
And he escapes the tackle and another one.
But will not be good for a first down. Looks like a gain of about 7 or so yards.
I mean, that was excellent play right there by Hearn. He is, you know, we've seen this play before. Dawkins just throws it up and Hearn comes down with the catch. At that situation, you want Thomas to be a little more aggressive, try to go for that pick. Because it's just the ball's floating up in the air. You got to try to make a play on the ball and try to be a ball hawk.
So, you know, Sacred Heart's inching closer to that end zone. You just, I mean, obviously for Mitty, you just want to hold them back because touchdown, it's tied. They get the extra point, now they're ahead.
No, run the ball off to Hearn right now. He gets some yardage.
Yeah, that's going to be a first down, and that is a touchdown for the Fighting Irish.
Anthony
13-13, Anthony Hurd.
Wow, what a play. He's truly a special player.
Definitely.
His ability to escape tackles and then go out wide and just use his blazing fast speed and get to the end zone. You really can't stop him once he gets there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it'll be hard to pinpoint one, player of the game for the Irish tonight because it's just really been a team effort. Dowling having a great game. Hurd, LeVar Watkins. It's really been evenly distributed.
This is a very important PAT attempt just for the lead.
And it is good by Dara Keene. So now the Fighting Irish lead the Monarchs 14-13.
So we see this replay right here on the run. Dawkins with the good handoff. Hands it off. He goes to the middle, uses the blockers, and then gets to the outside where he's too dangerous and too fast for anybody to stop him. The Monarchs got to try to contain him at the line of scrimmage. That was one of the keys for the game for them. But in that situation, they just didn't do that.
So now Mitty will get the ball now.
14-13, extremely tight game so far. This is a WCAL classic right now.
Definitely.
This is some exciting football here. A close game. This is when stars are born in these clutch moments. So you got Haggerty back to return the kickoff again.
Corman Slattery getting ready to kick off. And here we go.
And it's kicked, and it
Haggerty.
looks like it's a
It
touchback.
will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 for the Monarchs at the 20-yard line.
Good kick right there, not allowing Haggerty to get that space and
Touchback for
use his
Cormac.
threat to run it back. Just a good touchback right there for Cormac.
Yeah, Slattery's just been kicking bullets. Like, they're not going very high. They're just going straight.
So right now the Monarchs got the ball at the 20-yard line. Romello Murphy has been playing very well so far. They've been exclusively passing the ball for the majority of the time because their running back Siennes has not been able to get very much separation throughout this game. Romello in the backfield again.
1st and 10. A little under 9 minutes.
Looks
left.
like a run play. And it is.
Siennes.
And he's taken down again.
Looks like it'll be a loss of a yard.
Yeah, Siennes has not had his greatest game today. He's been, got to credit the Sacred Heart defense. They've been really stopping him.
No game. 2nd and 10.
And here we go again, 2nd and 10.
And I believe they're going to pass this one. Usually when they have 2 out wide on both sides, they pass it.
Yeah, you have Joe Vaughn on
And
the
it is a
left.
passing play.
And it looks
Romello will throw it deep for
Joe Vaughn.
little
too short.
overthrown, right there. It looks like he had Sean Mahoney actually streaking down the field and he was open, but Romello didn't see him there. But a good route by Mahoney there, getting open. 8 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, so here we go, 3rd and 10.
This is an extremely important down for the Monarchs.
These Skyleys got to get something out of this.
Admin Kula motions to the left. Romello throws. And it is almost
caught by Joe Vaughn.
Now that's a tough catch to make, diving up in there. Unfortunately, couldn't grab that, but if you're Romello, you gotta try to throw that a little lower, so it puts Vaughn in position to catch it. But that being said, it was a catchable ball, but it's a hard one to catch.
And a nice job by the Irish defense.
The Irish have declined the penalty, which means we'll have 4th and 10.
And Jake Barboa back to punt. Let's see where he can place this one.
And it looks like we have Tyrese Ivey Jr.
High.
He'll take a fair
Fair
catch.
And he muffs the punt. And it looks like the Monarchs are going to recover.
Did they?
And they did. Wow.
Monarchs get the ball, and now it's on the Sacred Heart side of the field. That's exactly what you want.
Great turn of events for the Monarchs. They got the ball. We're able to, This is always why, even if he calls a fair catch, we always try to pressure him a little bit. Obviously, you don't want to tackle him, but if you put pressure on him, it gives the catcher a little, it makes him nervous.
Yeah.
And in that situation, he muffed it, and the Monarchs were able to pounce on the ball.
And how even a fair catch could save that. So a Monarch offense coming out.
Romello, he had a bad drive the first time, but he can always redeem himself here. I expect him to throw the ball a bit more. The running game for Sienna has not been working. And it is another throw. Romello
Been
has some
pressured
room to go.
in the box. And he'll take it himself. And he'll get the first down.
And then some. That hesitation move by Romello was absolutely beautiful. He stopped. He realized number 44 was on him. And then went, using the speed and quickness.
And it makes it all the way up
Slowed
to
down, stopped, and then went. What a great play.
make it all the way up to a little short of the 20-yard line. So that's a gain
Officials have officially marked it at
of about 20
33, so
yards.
a 16-yard run.
Romello today showing why he is truly a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
He's been doing everything out there, throwing the ball, running the ball. He's been a menace on the field.
Or actually, it's on the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
And there's 4 people back in the backfield. Look for James Thomas to get it. And he said Sienes does. And he's stopped again for a gain around 3. Sienes has not been able to get very many big gains so far today.
Mm-hmm.
Setting up 2nd down and 7 at the 30.
All right, so now 2nd and 7. It was gained about 3 yards. Some kind of commotion going on down there.
Monarchs with the ball right now.
And the ref's discussing something.
Ball positioning, or maybe something was wrong with their mics. Looks there's a flag.
There's a
Flag on the Monarchs.
An unsportsmanlike penalty.
Looks like they cancel out.
Yep. So
Okay.
unsportsmanlike conduct on both sides.
Oh, okay.
So it just cancels out there. Interesting call.
Again, that's just one of the penalties you just can't get those. It's just something you do not want to be punished for.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully for either side, the other side did it as well. So now it's all even.
Yep.
There was a flag on the last play. The play was declined. The penalty was declined. 2nd
So
down
now
and 7.
2nd and 7, 30-yard line.
And the Monarchs in the same formation that they used last time, except Thomas is on the right. And it is a handoff for Thomas here. And he is stopped for around a gain of 2.
So now 3rd down.
Signs on the ball carry. 2-yard gain to
So it does look like a gain of about 2 yards, and it is 3rd and 5.
I expect them to pass the ball right here.
And same crowded backfield.
Romello
Going for a long pass. And not quite. Intended for Devon Dupree.
Yeah, that's a really tough catch to make falling back.
It would have been out of bounds anyways, it looks like.
You want Romello to throw that a little more forward near the end zone so he has a chance to run onto it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a really tough throwing catch to make.
But heck of an effort, though.
Intended for Dupree. Brings up 4th down and 5.
So now 4th and 5. And we'll see if the punt team is out. And it is not. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Oh, yeah, interesting by the Monarchs, showing that they have trust in their defense and get a stop.
You got to have trust in Romello with that arm he's got.
Romello decides to,
Under pressure.
he decides to throw, and it is gonna be caught by
Unless it's out of bounds.
and it's gonna be caught by number 16 Vaughn.
Joe Vaughn. And it looks like it's in bounds. And it is a 1st down.
Wow, that was just a great play. Romello turning something out of nothing.
That's exactly why you just have to have trust in him in that situation, 4th down.
Yeah, he showed his speed and athleticism. As you see in this instant replay, had nothing in the first one. Escapes that tackle, then throws it, and has trust in his receiver to make a play, and he does.
So now 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line, very close to retaking the lead. And there's a flag on the play.
Let's see if the flag is on. It looks like it's going to be holding, but not 100% sure at this
There is
point.
a flag on the play. Holding against Archbishop Mitty.
It is holding against the Monarchs, so that'll bring him back. But still in a fairly good spot here.
Back to the 19-yard line, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. First and goal.
Looks like it'll be brought back to about the 19-yard line. So now first and 19 for the Monarchs. And he'll be handed off to James Thomas.
And
And
he
he'll-
escapes a couple of tackles.
He'll get taken down, it looks like around the 15-yard line.
Thomas with a great play, escaped a few tackles, turned it into a positive gain when it looked like it was going to be negative.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
A face mask against
Looks like a
the
face
Irish.
mask against Sacred Heart.
A lucky break for the Monarchs getting that
This will
face
be
mask
added on
penalty,
to
and
the
now
end of
they're
the
going to
run.
be. So the Monarchs are going to get the ball right now.
Looks like the 10-yard line around.
And it's a third down goal line situation.
Penalty moves the ball to the 7.
It is on the 7-yard line.
Probably a half the distance
I don't know what the
situation.
holdup is right now. Looks like there's some referee call.
Coach Sione wanted an explanation on something.
And the play resumes now. As Romello
According to the
comes on
yardstick,
the
it's still
field
first and
after
goal.
getting the play from Coach
So-
Sione.
So now first and 7 on the 7-yard line. Romello, gonna take it himself and he'll get it taken down.
Gain around 1 or
Murphy
2
on the
yards there.
option. Tackle by Goldfine. Loss of a
So
yard
now it'll
back to the
be
8.
2nd and 8.
Second and goal.
This looks like a loss of a yard actually. So here we go, 2nd and 8.
Romello with the ball in the backfield.
Yep.
Same bunch formation they've been using a couple of times down this drive. And
James Thomas, and
he stopped right short of the end zone.
Thomas cuts the corner.
just a little short of the touchdown.
So now it's
Got
going to
about
be
3 yards to the 5.
So now it's
third and around 8, I believe,
This brings up
for
third
the
and
touchdown.
goal.
3rd and 5 for the touchdown.
so a gain of about 3 yards. And this is a good spot because even if like you don't feel confident about getting a touchdown, there's always the possibility of a field goal, but you want to get.
Yeah, I mean those 6 or 7 points versus
3.
3 is a big difference. Romello in the backfield. He's gonna hand it off to Cien,
And
and it's gonna be
a touchdown for Aaron Smith. Monarchs ahead, 19-14.
5 yards, run up the middle.
That's good break right there.
Yeah, that was a great play right there. As you've seen the replay, it was a good read option handoff.
Just had a totally open space right there to go right through.
Everybody thought he was going to go to the right. All the blockers, confused the defense by blocking right,
Mhm.
and nobody was there to stop him when he cut back inside. Great cutback into the middle, and they were able to score the touchdown.
So Gunnar Wiedek in for the extra point, which will be. There's a flag on the play.
The try never happened. We have flags down.
See what the flag is.
False
Illegal
start
procedure
on the
against
Monarchs.
The Monarchs.
So that puts them a little
This will
bit
make the
behind. Let's see if it
PAT try
affects
a
the
little more
PAT a
difficult,
little
5
bit.
yards further back.
All right, so now here we go again. Looks like about a 5-yard penalty. Gunnar Wiedek going for it again. He's 1 for 2 on the night.
And the kick is up, and
It is no good.
And the
Definitely
kick is
looked
no
a little
good.
too much to the left.
But
Yeah, not a
Monarchs
good
regain the
kick right
lead
there
with
for
4
Gunner.
minutes to go in the
You know,
third.
I'm a little surprised
Archbishop
that
leading
Jake
18,
Barboa is not
Shaker
kicking.
14.
Yeah, he's been kicking everything else, but they've been having Weedick on the extra points.
You know, Barboa has been very consistent so far in the year, I believe.
I think you can. My guess is that you can expect them to go for a 2-point conversion should they get another touchdown.
Yeah, for sure. To even
Because
up
now
points.
you've already there's already 2 less points you have because of missed extra points.
Yeah, I mean, Barboa's 80% on PAT this year. Pretty good number for a high school kicker.
Speaking of Barbeau, here he is, ready to kick it off. And LeVar Watkins Jr. looks like he's ready to receive.
You haven't seen much of the Irish offense because the Monarchs have been controlling the time of possession this second half.
Here we go. Watkins.
Is gonna leave it for a touchback.
So now 1st and 10 for the Irish at the 20-yard line. So again, as we were saying, some nice kicks by Jake Barbeau. He's got a couple touchbacks on the night, I believe.
Yep, he's been kicking extremely well for the Monarchs.
Touchback for Barbeau. Irish begin 1st and 10 at their own 20.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10, 20 up to the 20. Dowling once again back out there. Give it off to, he'll keep it himself, and looks like he'll get a gain of about 6 or 7.
Good play right there to get that 6-yard gain. Good first down play by Dowling on the keeper.
Dowling on the
You know,
keeper.
they've been using the read option quite a bit in tonight's game. Really trusting Dowling to make the right decision, and he has been so
8-yard
far.
run.
Hasn't thrown any
28-yard line.
picks
Second
or
down,
had any turnovers so far.
All right, so now, it looks like a gain of 8 yards. 2nd and 2.
Expect a run right here for Anthony Hearn.
He is right to the right of Dowling right now. It will be heard.
And
He'll
he
get the first
escapes.
down
And a very key tackle right
Third down
there
in this direction.
for the Monarchs.
for the Monarchs. I couldn't tell
Down
whose
to
number it
almost
was,
the
but
40-yard line.
if he hadn't got that tackle, Anthony Hearn would have probably taken that to the house.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's stopping him when he gets that little bit of space.
So it looks like taking down around the 40-yard line.
39-yard line, so that's an 11-yard run.
And it is at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. First and 10. Dowling taking it
Dowling-
himself. He'll get a first down. And
And-
he'll get pushed out around a little past the 45-yard line.
Man, Dowling and Anthony Hearn have been really killing the Monarchs in the run game so far.
It's definitely probably the best quarterback receiver combo we've seen.
I think usually it's either one of them is dominant, but both of them have been playing great so far.
All right, so now 1st and 10 at the 43.
Dowling with the ball.
And he'll pass to Watkins.
And he is tackled right, number 9.
Looks, tackled by Devin Sapp. Looks just short of the first down, but we'll see.
Solid tackle right there, preventing any yards after the catch. But good throw and catch for 9 yards.
And that's a tough call right there about whether or not it's good enough for a first down.
Second down and 1.
So let's see what the ruling is. Looks like he's going to leave it. He's not good enough for a first down. So now 2nd and 1. Dowling under pressure.
He's going to get sacked.
He's going to get sacked. It looks like a dual sack by Joe Vaughn and looks like he got sacked by Joe Vaughn and Aaron Smith right there.
Double sack right there. As you see on the replay. Yeah. All of them just collapsed on Dowling right there for a group sack. I believe this is the 2nd or 3rd time we've seen this throughout this game.
So now 3 and 6. So it was a loss of 5 yards there.
Dowling snap again. Rolls out to the left. Throws, and it
Watkins.
is caught by Watkins. Wow.
Another first down, like we said. A lot of first downs for the Irish tonight.
You know, if I'm the Monarchs, I'm almost double teaming Watkins at this point.
Yeah.
No other wide receivers have really done anything, but you know,
Yeah.
he's just been great so far. You know, he's coming in tonight's game. He's been playing great. He leads the team in receptions with 16 and has 160 yards.
Coming into tonight.
And it's holding on the offense, pushing the Irish back 10 yards.
Oh, okay.
A good break for the Monarchs right there.
Definitely. As long as you keep the other team on their own side of the field, that's a pretty good spot. So 3rd and 21.
Dowling throws that little floater screen
To
pass.
Hurd. He'll get taken down, looks like right at the 50. So 4th and it's be 4th around 17.
Yeah, it looks like the punting unit's going to come off.
Back up to midfield. That is
Come
a
on.
gain of only 4. Monarchs force 4th and 17.
And it's a great tackle right there by Vaughn. And number 11, Romello Murphy's back, and it's iffy kick, and it's a good punt. And it's caught by Romello, and he decides to return it.
And he'll fall down.
Around the 15-yard line.
14 or 13-yard line. So now it'll be 1st and 10 for the Monarchs. No, looks like the 13-yard line.
At the 13-yard line. A 37-yard
It is on the 13-yard line. 15 seconds left in the quarter.
10, 15 seconds to go.
Probably one play until the quarter ends. If you're the Monarchs, you got to be happy coming in with the lead. And I know their running game hasn't been going very good so far, but if you can try to just bleed out the clock and run it as much as you can throughout this field, you know, just methodically going on the field, taking off the clock to not give Shaker a good opportunity, that's great for the Monarchs. And it's a fake end around to Haggerty, and Romello keeps it himself.
He'll get a gain of about 2 or 3 yards.
And that should do the end of the third quarter.
And it will end it. So end of third quarter. Monarchs lead 19-14. We'll be right back.
At Archbishop Mitty High School, young men and young women know change starts with vision, empathy, and courage. Archbishop Mitty High School. Leaders start here.
All right, and we are back and ready to start off this fourth quarter. Mitty up 19-14, would love to keep themselves ahead by the end of the game. And if Mitty wins, then Mitty and Sacred Heart would find themselves tied. Yes, tied for 4th place as of tonight.
With Mitty, I'm assuming getting the tiebreaker because they would beat Sacred Heart.
Yeah. But, 4th place isn't not really effective of how. But then, like we said, big games, some big games tomorrow. Sarah and St. Francis playing tomorrow afternoon up in San Mateo. And St. Francis 6-0, Sarah 5-1. So Sarah wins, they would be tied, but then Sarah would have won the tiebreaker. So basically, whoever wins that game wins league.
Well, Valley Christian's also.
Yes, and you're right.
Reardon, and I'm assuming that they're probably going to beat Reardon.
Yeah.
Go to 6-1. So, it's a mix of many things, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. So currently, right now, St. Francis 6-0, Valley Christian and Sarah both 5-1, and then you got Sacred Heart 3-3, Mitty 2-4, and St. Ignatius is also 2-4. All right, and looks like Chaz Signs got taken down right there around the 5-yard line, or excuse me, the 10-yard line.
That brings up 3rd down and 4.
So now 3 and 4 for the Monarchs. Yeah, and Chaz Signs is not having a very good game today.
He's probably the Monarchs' best running back, but just not being very effective tonight. But that's okay because Romello has done a great job of finding his receivers down the field.
Definitely.
Mello in the shotgun. Throws deep, and it is
Devin
caught.
Sapp. And it will be good enough for a 1st down.
And then more. Romello's been playing great. That was a beautiful throw right there. Perfect spiral and a great catch.
Drags the tackler forward to the 35.
See the throw. Good catch.
And now he'll be doing
And a good job by Sapp to keep going even with
Never
Sacred
gives
Heart
up
right on
on
him.
Keep on trying to get more yards.
1st and 10 on the 36.
And then the Monarchs doing a good job, wasting clock a little bit. They're up. No need to hurry up.
You would love to just get, take it to the house right now, solidify that lead, make it a 2-possession game.
Romello in the backfield. Decides to run. Goes deep.
And
it
almost picked off by Anthony Hurd.
Wow. Very risky throw by Romello right there.
Yeah.
I think he should have just thrown it away or ran out of bounds. But those are learning experiences for a young quarterback like him.
Just got to be thankful that wasn't picked off and just move on.
He's been playing great all day, but he's been a few risky throws. And obviously he has this year. He's been playing great. Next year, senior year, he's gonna get better at these things. And today, just a first step in that.
Well, that's just part of developing. You gotta there's just sometimes where you just gotta make those moves.
We got Sapp isolated on the right side of the screen. Romello decides, nice.
James Thomas,
and
and he'll get knocked out of bounds. Looks like a little past the 45.
So actually, Romello did a great job right there. He waited enough so that the St. Ignatius defender committed to tackling him.
Sacred Heart defender.
Sacred Heart defender committed to tackling him. So he was James Thomas was open, and he was able to run for a little bit.
So another 1st down for the Monarchs. All right, it's now 1st and 10 at the 47.
Monarchs in that bunch formation we've seen.
Romello
with the ball
getting pressured.
Escapes that one.
Getting pressured and
pass.
pass
And it is
to
by number 13.
That is caught by Dion Dupree, a great catch to keep, first of all, to do that in bounds.
That was quite amazing. Romello's showing his athleticism. He rolled out, as we've seen this replay. Rolled out, uses his speed, and then throws a perfect pass to number 13 Dupree.
Yeah.
He's had a great day as in his final regular season game as Monarch.
He and his brother.
Romello coming back in the huddle, getting the play call from Coach Dione.
So this is a good sign. They're collecting first downs on this run.
Mm-hmm. It's a motion to Haggerty, fake,
Haggerty.
and Sienna's hand gets the ball. He's not been able to get anywhere so far today.
Yeah.
No, I really would have liked him to throw that end around to Haggerty right there. It worked the first time. I think you go for it again.
Mm-hmm. But Raymella has been doing a good job of faking today, it looks like.
Yeah, he's been really selling those reads. They trust him to make those decisions, and he's been doing that. You know, sometimes with those read options, they can cause some fumbles sometimes, but you really got to grip the ball hard and make sure you have it. Got Haggerty, 2 on one side, 2 on the right side. Raymella with the ball.
Going to go for the pass. And to Joe Vaughn.
And
it is caught.
What a catch by Joe Vaughn.
Joe Vaughn with just another spectacular catch at the 10-yard line.
Showing that arguably he's the best wide receiver in WCAL. Great play by him. A beautiful throw, and you know, hey, Raymella just trusted his wide receiver. He just threw it up, and Vaughn made a play.
Doesn't seem like there's much LeVar Watkins could do there. Just Joe Vaughn is just too good.
Vaughn is just too big, too strong, and what a play.
So now 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal. Let's see if they can bring it to the house here. Another crowded backfield.
And it's a pitch to...
And not quite. So now 2nd down. Looks like about 4.
2nd and goal. You know, good drive by the Monarchs. Let's see if they can punch it in here. It'll be good for them if they can get a touchdown and be up by, I believe, 12 points.
Aaron Smith with the 3-yard run. So now second and goal, 7 yards to the end zone.
It looks like they're in that bunch formation we've been seeing throughout this game. Let's see what they do. Look for Vaughn isolated.
And he's going to pass.
And he's going to throw to Sapp. And
Devin Sapp. And it is.
Looks like there's a flag on the play.
And it looks he was out of bounds.
It might be offensive pass interference. I might have seen a little shove there, but I'm not 100% sure. Could have been holding. But we shall see what the ref says.
Referee Ed Bautista says.
And it is pass interference on the offense.
So is that a 5-yard penalty?
I believe it's a 10-yard penalty.
10-yard penalty. So now that's just unfortunate because now you're even further back. So that's now 2nd and goal, but with 17 yards to go.
Yeah, that was unnecessary by Sapp, in my opinion, because he had the height advantage. You know, you just gotta go up and try to catch it. You know, you can push him a little bit, but you can't push him. You can put your hands on him and then fade.
So now 2nd and 22, so it's a 15-yard penalty.
They're in that bunch formation. I wouldn't be. They might run the ball here just to. No, it's a throw. And he throws
to Joe Vaughn. And
it looks like he's out of bounds.
Might have been out of bounds.
Interesting call by the refs. But
touchdown for the Monarchs.
Wow.
Another amazing catch by Joe Vaughn. Joe Vaughn just shining, just continues to shine in his last high school regular season game ever.
Wow, what a great play by Vaughn. Showing why he's the Monarchs' most dangerous wide receiver threat. Just throw it up, let him make a play, and he did so.
3rd touchdown of the year for Joe Vaughn. Or excuse me, 4th touchdown of the year for Joe Vaughn. And
Gunner to kick.
Let's see if he can get it in here this time. And it is good. Now the Monarchs lead 26-14, which is, I mean, that's what you want. You're now it's over the 2-possession game.
As you see in the replay, Raymella throws it up. Just throws it up, good throw, and Vaughn just delivers with a nice catch. It looked like he was out of bounds, actually. Well, actually, no. high school rules, you need 1 foot inbounds.
Oh, okay.
NFL rules, you need 2. But so you got that 1 foot. I believe
Definitely tough call by the refs there.
you got that right foot inbounds there. So, but good call by the refs getting that right.
All right, so now Jake Barbosa on to kick off. 26-14, Mitty on top of Sacred Heart Cathedral. It's like Anthony Hurd and Evan Deere back to receive. And for the kickoff, looks like it's going to be Anthony Hurd, and he'll take it. And oh, he's still going. He'll make it to the 30. To the 35, a little short of the 35-yard line. Anthony Hurd just having, even though he's currently on the losing side, he's just having a very good game.
Yeah, he shrugged off like 5 defenders in that situation, showing his speed and strength there.
Definitely doesn't, from our point of view, definitely doesn't really look like a big guy. He's just able to get those people off of him.
Yeah, for sure.
So now first to 10 at the 35-yard line for Sacred Heart. Dowling pass it to Mateo.
And it's a fumble.
It's went loose.
And I'm not sure who the ball is. And it looks like it's going to stay Sacred Heart ball.
Mateo, the ball carrier.
And it looks like it does stay with Sacred Heart.
I mean, good play by the Monarchs right there to poke it out. It remains Sacred Heart ball. But
Yeah, almost a huge break right there. And yeah, Sacred Heart did get it back.
Out to the 41.
So now second and about 4. Dowling
throws to
to
the
Hurd.
open.
First down, but not much more.
Yeah, Anthony Hurd was wide open on that throw running out of the backfield. The Monarchs defenders got to do a good job of stopping him.
That's a 22-yard catch and run for Dowling and Hurd. To the Monarch, 37 yards, first and 10.
Now first and 10 at 37.
Dowling rolls out, throws to the open number 10.
Slattery.
Skips the first tackle and is stopped around 2 yards of the first down.
So now third down. And
Dowling's pass complete to Slattery.
or excuse me, second down.
That's a 7-yard.
Seen the replay, rolls out, just a good throw and catch. Good hesitation move, getting their trail there.
This looks like about second and 4. Second and 3. Dowling going for the pass again to
Number 4.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Complete to number 4.
And that is good enough for a first down.
Now, for me, I think Dowling, something that is extremely good is that he's being extremely calm under the pocket, extremely calm under pressure. He doesn't seem frazzled at all. He just seems to find the right throw.
A lot of passes here, and that will be broken up by James Thomas, intended for Adrian Gonzalez.
Good coverage by James Thomas right there. Didn't foul him, just stayed with him, put his hands up, and it was a bit overthrown anyways.
Coverage on the play by Thomas. Second down and 10, just outside the 25.
6:25 left to go in the second half.
In the game.
In the game. Dowling throws deep again, and it
It
is
is
picked up.
intercepted by Joe Vaughn, and he's gonna go to.
And he breaks another
He's
tackle.
breaking it
breaks
up.
another tackle.
And he'll get a little past the 25-yard line. Joe Vaughn having a game.
What a game by Joe Vaughn. Absolutely.
That's exactly how you want to end your high school regular season career. A touchdown, an interception. You know, I don't know how many amazing plays, how many amazing catches has he made?
I think like 2 or 3. You know, Vaughn definitely doesn't want to end it here. He wants
No.
playoffs. That's for sure.
And there was like, doesn't seem like there's really anyone around him.
Yeah.
1st and 10. 36. Give it to Signs, and
He's stopped for loss of a few yards. You know.
unfortunately we've been saying that too much tonight.
Yeah. You know, if I'm the Coach Sione, I would try to go away from that a little bit because it has just not been working. You know, I understand the need for you to want to establish the run game, but I mean, it's pretty established that
If it's not working, it's not working.
Yeah. You know, Romelo's done a great job of controlling the offense. I would just continue to go through him.
No, 2nd and 14, so they lost 4 yards there
Romelo in the backfield.
to Thomas.
And Thomas got a good hole. And it should be 3rd and around 8, I believe.
3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. Let's see what the
Tackled by
rule
Brant
is.
Haynes. Back to the 35-yard
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
run. 3rd down and 11.
So it looks like it'll be a timeout on Mitty. It is.
Mitty with a good smart timeout there.
They have 2 remaining.
No, looks like we have Sacred Heart coming back on the field. 3rd and 11 for the Monarchs on the 35-yard line.
Yep. Monarchs with the ball right now. So far, I think the man of the match has to be quarterback Romelo Murphy. Great game by him. Romelo looking deep once more.
And it's going to be intended for Sap.
A bit
Goes for it.
underthrown by him. Extremely tough throw. That back shoulder out. You know, Romelo doesn't have arm strength right now to make that throw over 35, 40 yards plus. But he's just been playing great throughout this game. With Vaughn as well as Sapp with a few good catches himself.
So 4th and 11, punt team out. Jake Barbeau out there. And it looks like Tyrese Ivy Jr. will be ready to return.
And you see Singh right there just getting out there.
And they'll just let it roll to 19.
19-yard line.
Monarchs watch the punt get blown dead at the 19-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 for the Irish at the 19.
First and 10.
4 minutes left. So if you can keep the Irish from scoring on this run right here, your chances of winning just go up exponentially.
Oh yeah, of course.
2-possession game.
Monarchs are already up by 12 points, so if they can get a stop here, they're in really good shape.
And
thrown into jump ball,
and nice catch.
Is caught by number 9.
But there's a flag on the play. Nice catch by Ivy.
See what the flag is.
There was also a flag on the play, a face mask against the Monarchs.
So it was a face mask against the Monarchs.
As with the previous
Good
one,
break
this will
for
be
the
a
Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Puts them up a little more deeper.
If you're the Irish, you gotta score on this run.
You know you're down 12 points, so you gotta score a touchdown both times to have a chance of winning.
Yeah, any touchdown from the Irish here, you can probably expect to try for 2 points afterwards. All right, downwing.
He skips a tackle, but it just met with the group of Monarchs.
Could be a gain of a loss of about a yard. So 3:33 left in the game. So that was actually no gain on that. 2nd and 10. Dowling and intended for Mateo, broken up by Jonah Advincula.
Yeah, good break up there, right there by Advincula, stopping that catch. You see the Monarch fans lively as ever.
Oh yeah, this game going by a little slower than usual.
Usually a game will end, but senior night. Also, this game has been going at a relatively slower pace.
A lot of flags being thrown.
Dowling in the
Yep.
pocket.
It's a lot of game. You want to make it last.
Yeah.
Looks like this will be a
Timeout.
Timeout.
On the Monarchs. Wanting to.
There's a timeout for the Monarchs.
Their second timeout at half, they have one remaining.
And one timeout left for the Monarchs. Band's getting really into it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 at the 37 for the Irish.
I would expect the Irish to go 2 down territory right here. You need something. Dowling pocket.
Pass.
A little screen pass to number 27, but he is completely.
Evan Deere taken down.
And it's 4th down, and the offense stays on the field.
I mean, you have to go for it.
You have to, otherwise it's over. If the Monarchs can get the stop, they pretty much secured the victory tonight.
This is the play of the game right here.
Pocket, looks to throw, and it is incomplete.
Broken up.
Broken up right there. Big hit by number 20 on the Monarchs. Right there.
Dowling's pass incomplete, intended for Mateo.
Hopefully the Irish player is okay after that.
Looks like someone's down. All right, looks like we have an injury on the field. We'll just take a break right now, and we'll be right back. There's 2:39 left in the game.
At Archbishop Mitty High School, young men and young women know change starts with vision, empathy, and courage. Archbishop Mitty High School. Leaders start here.
This show sucks.
What the? Don't like this program? Did you know you could create your own?
Really?
Yeah.
What the?
First, there are a few things you need to know about copyright. Copyright is any intellectual property that is protected by law, such as literature, movies, music, and more. If you want to use intellectual property, you must get permission from the owner.
But what if we can't get permission?
Legally, you can't use it because you would be at risk of content removal and lawsuits. However, copyright fosters new and innovative ideas.
If I want to produce content, but I can't get permission for intellectual property?
We can use our own creativity.
Copyright! Just remember, copyright is all around us, which means I must be going.
Cool. Now I want to make my own video.
Yeah.
And we're back here at Footwear College.
Looks like Kalikulio Mateo walking under his own power off the field, which is a good thing. Hope he's okay.
Of course.
So it looks like a timeout on Sacred Heart.
Looks like we have an Irish timeout here. Their first person out.
It looks like we're going to go out on the field very soon here. With
2:39 left in the game.
pretty entertaining game. Pretty close throughout. The Monarchs are going to get this victory
Yeah.
unless something miraculous happens. But, you got to credit the great play of Ramella Murphy stepping up in the absence of Shamir Bey.
Yeah.
But also wide receivers James Thomas, Joe Vaughn and Devin Sapp making some astounding catches down the stretch.
And also that trio of, Dowling, Hurd, and Latkins on Sacred Heart has been very good. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for them tonight, looks like. All right, so turnover on downs. Mitty has the ball, 1st and 10 on Sacred Heart's 35-yard line.
And that bunch formation that they've been in.
Oh.
And it is fumbled right there, and Ramella quickly pounces on it.
So that's going to be a loss of about
Snap on the ground.
a little over 5 yards, 6 or 7 yards.
That's exactly what you don't want.
Yeah.
Timeout.
The Monarchs take a quick timeout to just talk things over after that bad snap. Maybe make a change.
Looks like the timeout's charged to Sacred Heart. So if Mitty can score really in any fashion, the game's more or less decided.
The game's pretty much over already, unless if you're Sacred Heart, what you need to do is you got to stop quickly.
Yeah.
Before the 2-minute warning, then you got to score a touchdown, then an onside kick.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how the game's gonna be.
But if Mitty can just take it to the house right now, then that's pretty much it.
If Mitty pretty much gets a first down, the game is over.
Yeah.
So So it'll be interesting to see what they do. But it's going to be tough because it's like, I believe, second and around
Second
15.
and 17.
Second and 17.
So the 42.
Middy's in this bunch formation.
It is second and 17. Mello handed off to Signs. And it'll be third down.
And he gets a pretty good game. He hasn't really gotten done that much throughout this game, but he gets a good game so far.
This is their final timeout of regulation.
So another timeout. Yeah, because if you're Sacred Heart, you're taking a timeout because you just want the clock to stop. To have any chance to come back into this.
Brings up third down and about 12.
So when we get back, it'll be third and 12.
Yep.
The 37-yard line. Probably expect a strong pass by Ray Mello coming up here.
Oh, for sure. They have enough trust in him to make that throw, but if you're Mello, you just don't want to throw a pick. A pick six would be extremely costly in this situation.
And a gain of anything positive would be huge right here.
Again, if a first down seals the game for them, so look for.
Might as well have some fun and score some points while you're at it.
And it looks like they're just gonna play, so
Signs.
handing the ball off to Sian. He sheds one tackle, but
Well, it looks like a little short of a first down.
honestly, in this situation, I might go for it because
Oh, you have to go for it.
yeah, too much to punt. You can't punt. Field goals a little too much, so yeah, this is definitely fourth down.
And even worst comes to worst, it is a turnover. They're already on the other side of the field.
Yeah, you're right, of course.
And again, it's Ray Mello Murphy.
Yep. So if the Monarchs can get this first down, they can just let the clock run out here. Look for a run or a pass. It looks like it's a run to Sienez, and he's gonna
get the first down.
get the first down. The ball comes out of the end of the play, but he will get the first down. And the Monarchs are gonna go on to win this football game.
So, first and 10 at around the 24-yard line.
Just inside the 24, first and 10.
It looks like Dion Dupree is coming out. There we go. Just over a minute left. First and 10. There's a flag.
Flag on the play.
We have a flag down. Delay of game against the Monarchs. First and 15 at the 29.
So now first and 15 at the 29-yard line.
And the Monarchs are just going to take a knee.
Yep.
And that should do it.
Probably take a knee one more time after that. So it was looking pretty competitive up until this quarter. Then the Monarchs just kind of broke it open.
Yeah, those two patches to Vaughn, one deep and then one in the end zone, really sealed the game.
And Joe Vaughn, I cannot stress it enough, having the game you want to have on your last career high school
Arguably his
regular season game.
best game of the season so far. Touchdown and interception. Very well played by him.
And the Monarchs are going to win this one. Final score of 26-14 over the Sacred Heart Cathedral Fighting Irish. So it was a very good game, is what we were hoping for.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching this game. I'm sure the fans here at Carroll College very much enjoyed it well. It might be a great night for all the seniors. Congratulations to all of them once again
Definitely.
for a job well done over these past 4 years.
And good luck to them on their academic and athletic future. I'm Doug Albert,
And I'm Rishi Ramaratnam.
and thank you for watching this game tonight. And here's some highlights of our scoring plays from tonight.
Monarchs win on senior night 28 touchdown Irish. Touchdown